I'm absolutely wonderful.
All the schizophrenics having
Which side of you?
All you schizophrenics having a
Pretty much
meeting?
all of them are good. There might be one. I haven't heard from her lately. So.
Well, you're all
that's too
schizophrenics. You're all schizophrenics, as I see it, all you females. Anyway, a lot of stuff in the news. A lot of news with us here at Renegade. Yes, Marla.
Before
I was interrupted again. What? Huh?
You're not being interrupted. I would like to address Renegade Nation.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank Renegade Nation for their patience as we slowly renovate RenegadeTalkRadio.com. It was formerly RenegadeTalk.fm. You will be redirected if you go to the old site. And right now we are under construction with a whole new website and an all-new Renegade. Hey, Renegades!
Renegade.
Yeah.
Renegade.
See, yeah, rent a god.
Okay, can you continue on,
That's
Marla?
what we do when we speak to Richie.
Yeah, I am God. At least I'm not a schizophrenic like you two.
So Richie and Marla's Renegade Talk Radio Broadcast Network. We're adding several different radio personalities. Richie won't be one of them. We're gonna have
we're retiring him.
Yes, we're gonna have lots of new guests, pranks, and just general pandemonium like we usually do. And as I sent out on Facebook, well, the administration fucked up all of our different Facebook pages. I don't know if I'm going to be able to settle this with them because they don't speak to you; they just throw you in jail. So
True that.
So just hang in there and let's get this party going.
Thank you, Marla. Oh, by the way, Renegade Nation, go to Sky Pilot Radio. You can.
I forgot.
Yeah. Well, okay. You can go to the Renegade Talk site, RenegadeTalkRadio.com, and you'll see the banner there that says Sky Pilot Radio Classic Rock. Just click it, and you will hear great music that's coming out of that pipe.
Classic rock and deep cuts.
Yeah, classic rock and
Things you
deep
haven't
cuts.
heard for a long,
okay. All right,
long
Marla, we had
time.
enough. And so go there. Anyway, in the news, RaunchFoxxx on this coming Thursday is going to be doing more shows. Of course, Raunch and Natty C. And his other co-host, I can't remember his name right now.
Nat the Rack?
No, I said Natty. I did say that. And I don't know, Mike Jones or Mike somebody or other. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Mike the Pooper Scooper.
The Pooper Scooper, yes. And then also we have Carl Higbee running for Congress in the 4th District in Connecticut as a Republican. And he's making a lot of waves nationally.
The best, most effective raging maniac I've ever heard.
Okay, whatever you say, Mark. You're a fucking raging maniac. Anyway, we got yeah, she's a raging maniac. Anyway, we got Leah on the vagina from the Carolinas, or as Marla calls her, the schizophrenic what?
Sybil.
Sybil, yeah, she's Sybil. Every time I talk to her.
So when you're grumpy, and then when you're in a good mood, who's who? You don't know.
Okay.
Because it could be somebody else, right?
No, I'm only Leanne Harrow when I'm selling books.
Oh, okay.
And then she turns into Leah when she's not selling books. Did you get it, Marla? Hello?
I think she's...
Hello?
What's your character's name? Maggie?
Oh, Maggie. I don't want to get into all that. Anyway, we got this...
I think she's you.
Anyway, we have this plane crash, Renegade Nation now. This is starting to spark a lot of...
And where did this plane crash happen,
Will you
Richie?
stop interrupting me? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to the news unless I absolutely have to. So.
I speak for Renegade Nation. She has no idea where the plane
Why do I need to be here?
Yeah.
I don't even need to be here. I need to go.
You must inform your audience, Richie.
Yeah, you must inform to keep your mouth shut so I can tell the audience. This plane crash happened, this Malaysian jet crashed, or they say it crashed, or they allege that it crashed. Nobody understands anything. They can't find any debris. They can't find any, they don't know nothing. And all of a sudden, all these conspiracy things are coming out of the woodwork about this and that and that and that. With all this electronic gear and all of this technology that they have, they can't find the plane.
The plane went poof.
Now, somebody, and I think it was Marley, said the UFO took it.
Well, there's no
UFO took it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Absolutely. Why not?
Well,
They just sucked it up into the sky, into their craft, so they could study the humanoids. What's the big deal?
The
now I
humanoids?
take it took off out over the ocean or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were over the ocean. There's no debris in the ocean. There was no electrical.
35,000 feet, just streaming, flying along, and then all of a sudden, poof, they went off the radar completely. And all of these so-called aviation experts are lost for words, are saying the same thing over and over
It's
and over.
extraterrestrial.
The extraterrestrials took it. The UFO, Sasha and Janet would know more about that.
Which bring...
Okay, well, they're on the dark side of the moon. Who knows? I'm not making fun of it. It's a very sad tragedy that happened. But
it's terrifying.
There's something really wrong here that they can't find the plane. They can't find the beacons. They can't find this. They can't find that.
No black box.
No black box. No plane. No fuel. No nothing. It just disappeared. So, Renegade Nation, this is scary. Do they have... Has it been cloaked and sent someplace else? Does Star Wars show up?
Possibly.
That is weird.
It really is weird.
It could be military. Military can scramble signals.
Russia took it.
I don't think it was a terrorist attack. I don't think any of that, because they would have seen this on radar. Yes, Marla, I got interrupted again.
If it was a terrorist, they're not smart enough to make a whole plane disappear.
They're making...
Where did they take it?
I don't know.
They would have just blown it up and there would be debris.
There would be debris, of course.
And what would be the point? To make the plane disappear?
I think
look! I can make a plane disappear.
I think the plane was hijacked by the Martians or somebody.
I already told you that.
Yeah, I know you did, Marla. You're right on top of everything.
I am.
World satellites can spy on us, Renegade Nation, but they can't locate a 200-foot-long, 20-ton jetliner.
There you have it.
Thank you, Marla, for interrupting me again.
Cloaked by ETs.
Think about it. Renegade Nation, these satellites are all over the world. They have all of these beacons and radar, and they have all of this technology, and they can spy on all of us and tell us where we are, what we buy, when we go to the bathroom, when we have sex. Hold on, Marla, I'm not finished speaking.
You can post your location on Facebook at all times, anywhere you want.
You don't even have to, Leanna, Sybil.
That's true, but what I'm saying is they have the capability of tracking you wherever you go, but...
They can't locate a 200-foot-long, 20-ton jetliner flying midair. Renegade Nation, what is going on here?
And yet, on 60 Minutes, according to them, they can track you no matter where you are, what you're doing, who you are, just with your cell phone, whether it's on or off, or any other type of electrical instrument.
I would bet that they can detect your cell phone from space if they were in space.
I'm sure they could.
You know? This is getting even weirder as time goes by. Usually within 24 hours of a crash of a jetliner, they at least find something on the surface of the ocean if it crashed in the ocean.
Maybe there was some sort of a swirling tornado supernova star.
Oh, God. Marla, you know what? You need more drugs. You really do. You're so fucked up. Oh, my God.
Do you have
it? Jesus Christ. I'll go on the street and get them, man. You're so whacked out.
They got sucked into the vortex. What's the big deal?
Okay, Leah, what do you have to say about this?
I was going to say, even if they did hit something like a water spout or something, there would be debris.
Yeah.
There would be debris.
Mm-hmm.
There's no debris. What happened?
Oh, wait a minute, everybody. RaunchFoxxx just popped in. He wants to put his 2 cents into what we're talking about with this missing flight. So let's see what RaunchFoxxx has to say, and then we'll continue on.
Hi, everybody. This is RaunchFoxxx on Renegade Talk Radio. There's a lot of stuff going on with this airplane mystery. Rich and Marla are bringing it to you, but I got to tell you, there's a lot of astonishing things that you're not being told about the Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, which simply vanished over the Gulf of Thailand. 239 people aboard. The mystery of the sudden and complete disappearance even has the world's top safety authorities baffled. Air safety and anti-terror authorities on 2 continents appeared equally stumped about what direction the probe should take. Ladies and gentlemen, every day, every hour, every minute, every second that time passes, we're just getting a little more desensitized to whatever it is. People care. People are worrying right now. And God bless the families who are looking for their missing relatives. But here's what goes on report. Paul Hayes, the director of safety and insurance at Ascend Worldwide, which is a British advisory and aviation data firm, says while the investigators are baffled, the mainstream media isn't telling you the whole story either. Okay, let's take a look at the facts. Fact number 1, all Boeing 777 commercial jets are equipped with black box recorders that can survive any onboard explosion. So basically, no explosion from the plane itself can destroy the black box recorder. They are bomb-proof structures. They hold digital recordings of cockpit conversations and detailed flight data and control surface data. Now, number 2, all the black box recorders transmit locator signals for at least 30 days after falling into the ocean. Yet, the black box from this particular incident hasn't been detected at all. That's why the investigators are having such trouble finding it. Normally, they need to home in on the black box transmitter. But in this case, in the absence of the signal, it means the black box itself, an object designed to survive powerful explosions, has either vanished, malfunctioned, or either was obliterated by some powerful force basically beyond the worst fears of aircraft design engineers. Also, many parts of destroyed aircraft are naturally buoyant and will float in water. I mean, in past cases of aircrafts destroyed over the ocean or crashing into the ocean, debris has always been spotted floating on the surface of the water. And that's because, as you may recall from the safety briefing that you've learned to ignore, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Yes, seat cushions float. So do many other non-metallic aircraft parts. Now, Flight 370 was brought down by an explosion of some sort. There'd be massive debris floating on the ocean, and that debris would not be difficult to spot. The fact that it has not been spotted only adds to the mystery of how Flight 370 appears to have literally vanished from the face of the Earth. Also, if a missile destroyed Flight 370, the missile would have left a radar signature. That means that very tiny pieces of matter are undetectable as debris. One theory currently circulating is that there's a missile that could have brought down the airliner, somehow blasting the aircraft and all of its contents to smithereens. I don't think so. The problem with that theory is there exists no known ground-to-air or air-to-air missile with such a capability. Also, the location of the aircraft when it vanished is not a mystery. Air traffic controllers have full details of almost exactly where the aircraft was at the moment it vanished. They know the location, the elevation, the airspeed, 3 pieces of information which can readily be used to estimate the likely location of any debris. Now remember, air safety investigators are not stupid people. They've seen mid-air explosions before. They know how debris falls. There's already a substantial data set of airline explosions and crashes from which investigators can make well-educated guesses about where the debris should be found. And yet, armed with all this experience and information, they remain totally baffled. Renegade Nation, what happened to Flight 370? If it was hijacked, it would have not vanished from radar. Hijacking an airplane does not cause it to simply vanish from radar. Oh, but now there's this major super spy cloaking device stories going around. Another theory. All these conspiracy theories going around. Let's just divert the public, people, and wonder what happened. Because hijacking a plane doesn't cause it to simply vanish. I mean, even if the transponders are disabled on the aircraft, ground radar can still readily track the location of the aircraft using what they call passive radar. So the theory of the flight being hijacked makes no sense whatsoever. When planes are hijacked, they don't just magically vanish from radar. Here's the bottom line, folks. Flight 370 did not explode. It vanished. Inescapable conclusions from what we know so far. It seems to have utterly and inexplicably vanished. It clearly was not hijacked unless there's a huge cover-up regarding the radar data. We can all be increasingly confident by the hour that this was not a mid-air explosion. The inescapable conclusion that Flight 370 simply vanished in some way that we do not yet understand. This is what currently is giving rise to all sorts of bizarre sounding theories across the net, including discussions of secret military weapons tests, Bermuda Triangle-like ripples in the fabric of space-time, and even conjecture that non-terrestrial alien technology may have teleported the plane away. I've heard rumors that this is not the first time. Possibly a solar flare could have created a hole above the stratosphere and the plane could have been sucked out. Who knows? Who knows? Personally, I'm not buying any of that without a lot more evidence, but the most likely explanation so far is that the debris simply hasn't been found yet. We can only hope because it fell over an area which is somehow outside the search zone. But as each day goes by, this explanation becomes harder and harder to swallow. But what is scary is that we will find the debris of 370 if we find it, but rather that we won't. I mean, if we never find the debris, it means some entirely new, mysterious, powerful force is at work on our planet, which can pluck airplanes out of the sky without leaving them behind a shred of evidence. Now, if there does exist a weapon with such capability, whoever controls it already has the ability to dominate all of Earth's nations with a fearsome military weapon of unimaginable power. That thought is a lot more scary than the thought of an aircraft suffering a fatal mechanical failure. They're desensitizing us, folks. They're getting ready to release something, but we're not ready yet. Maybe mass panic, but it's coming, and it's coming soon. If you feel the same way, send us an email at renegadetalk@gmail.com. I'm RaunchFoxxx, Renegade Talk Radio, Maui, Phoenix, Arizona.
I know what happened.
Yeah, what happened, Marla?
Your favorite cartoon from when you were a kid, he just came back.
Who?
You know, the Japanese cartoon?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're terrified of him.
Oh, Gorgo. Oh,
Gorgo got him.
Godzilla.
Godzilla and Gorgo got there. You know,
that's just wrong.
Marla,
that's just wrong.
Marla, you know what? You're really a mean person.
They're making a new movie about
I don't
Godzilla.
care about Godzilla. Who gives a shit? I'm talking about the airplane crash.
Maybe it was a fake plane.
Oh, you're saying Godzilla grabbed the plane out of the air?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Oh,
that's what Godzilla does.
Jesus Christ. You know what? You are
maybe
a sick
King
fucking
Kong
pup.
was there too.
You're getting sicker as time goes on. You know, you just continue on with your sickness, and everybody now's hearing it. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm so happy that everybody can hear her sickness, how fucked up she really is. Godzilla came out of the ocean and grabbed it. Is that what you said? Oh, my God. Oh. Leah, I need help over here. Leah, I am in a nightmare. Oh, God. Godzilla comes out of the Japanese monster. I'm supposed to remember that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well, you're terrified of Gorgo. You always tell me.
I wasn't Gorgo. It was both of them. I was scared to death of them. I was scared. No,
Him and Billy, him and Bobby Boo Boo were terrified of Gorgo. I'm like, you believe that shit? I'm like, I'm younger than you.
You know what? What they did to the children of the 60s.
I was scared shitless. Hold on. I was scared shitless on that movie. I thought that thing was real, and I wouldn't go in the ocean. I thought it was going to come and eat me.
That's what happened. I'm telling you.
So you're telling me that your take on this whole thing is that
Gorgo
or Godzilla came out of the water and grabbed a plane.
Well, obviously. Yeah. Who else could it be?
Well, then they need to hire you, Marla, to go find the oceans and go find Godzilla in the plane. You need to be in a submarine and go down there and take a look around. Get on Gorgo's back.
I want the Beatles' yellow submarine so I can bring all my friends.
You are on LSD. You know what? You are on LSD. Did you eat that steak that was in Walmart?
The Walmart steak?
We'll get into that later. Anyway, I feel sorry for the...
Oh, my God. Now I got to hear this.
No, wait till you hear this. This is really fucked up. Anyway, so Renegade Nation, who knows what happened to this jet? I find it to be absolutely...
That's unnerving.
It's mesmerizing.
Usually,
I think the damn thing just crashed and sunk.
No, it didn't, Marla. They would have found parts.
You never know.
No, Marla, the plane completely disappeared.
Maybe there's
Marla.
In the history of
Go ahead, Leah.
Airplanes, how many have disappeared? I mean,
a lot
over the Bermuda Triangle.
There you have it.
Maybe there's the Vietnamese Triangle. Maybe
there's a vortex triangle right here between the three islands, but it's all positive.
You're
energy.
a vortex, Marla. Anyway, so maybe it
my head is in a vortex.
Maybe it went into the vortex in the South China Sea and it just disappeared. But there's a lot of people really talking about this and trying to figure out what the hell's going on here and what is going on. My personal opinion, Renegade Nation, my personal opinion is this had nothing to do with a crash. I think there's something really scary going on and we don't know about it, and I think the government does know about it. And I also think that
agreed.
You can say whatever you want, and conspiracy theorists and all this nonsense, and these Middle East people and the kind of passports and who was on the plane, who wasn't on the plane, who did blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on and on. The bottom line, even the aviation experts themselves, they don't even know.
They're
all
guessing. Lie.
No, they're not lying. You know what? Don't say people are liars. They're saying that they don't know. These guys are experts in their field. They don't even know what the hell happened.
That's the scary part. They don't know.
They don't know either. So this could be a mystery that we will never...
we'll uncover it because there's somewhere with the aliens underneath the earth.
Well, I think maybe you should go call Godzilla up and go take a ride in the ocean and go find it.
He's your friend,
maybe
not mine.
No, he's not my friend, Marla. I didn't bring up Godzilla. You did. You and Godzilla. Give Godzilla.
You kind of resemble him.
Then why you even hang out with me if I look like Godzilla? Jesus Christ, I'll eat you.
Because then everyone looks at me and screams in horror and runs at the sight of you.
I know. Anyway, so Renegade Nation, say your prayers for these poor people. It's very, very sad. Absolutely terrifying.
And make sure both of your personalities, or however many you have in there, Leah, pray.
Yeah, 16, isn't it, Leah? Anyway.
How many vaginas you got up there in the North Carolinas?
Okay. There's a lot of vaginas over there. When we come back, Renegade Nation, we're going to take a break. We're going to be talking about LSD and Walmart and steaks.
How to go get some.
How does that all match up? Now, that's the question. Leah, do you have any idea before we take the break how you would match up LSD, steak, and
She's going to guess it and ruin it all.
No, she's not. She's not going to. No, you know what, Marla? She's not going to ruin anything.
She's a smart girl.
She's not smart. She's schizophrenic.
She has very many smart personalities.
Okay, first of all, I am not schizophrenic.
Oh, you're not? Well, Marla said
Second of all,
you were.
I'm probably one of the smartest people that you'll ever know.
There you
so.
go, Richie.
Oh,
And third,
There you go.
LSD has some very, very wonderful qualities.
I bet they.
Oh, speaking from the expert.
The human brain.
I bet they ate all the steak.
In a medical way. That's what.
Well, you know what then? You missed out. You should have been at this Walmart.
Yeah, probably should have.
All right, we're going to take a break. Renegade Nation, when we come back, steak, LSD, and Walmart. What? Oh, I don't have that. Oh, okay. Oh, you want that, Marla? Okay, whatever. Is that it? Oh, not that one? Okay. I don't know what you're... Look, I don't have a producer. The producer didn't show up. She's trying to talk to me. We're going to take a break. Renegade Nation, when we come back, we're going to be talking about steak, LSD, and Walmart, all combined into one. We'll be right back.